remember when I got the $5 million for this project.
I know.
Should have had it constructed
Absolutely.
many years ago.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the dedication and ribbon cutting for the Catskill Interpretive Kiosk. A step in the process towards having a Catskill Interpretive Center here in Mount Trumper on Route 28.
Yet, keep in mind our main goal, a functioning Catskill Interpretive Center. We stand here in the town of Channon, near the intersection of three key Catskill towns, Woodstock, Olive, and Channon. This kiosk we are dedicating is a step toward building a full-scale Catskill Interpretive Center at this site that is up on the hill nearby. While we work toward our main goal, the kiosk here can be improved. It will be improved. There are other Catskill places and activities to which it should lead people. These can be added. Friends, I particularly wish to thank our hard-working Secretary-Treasurer, Jim Infante, who I think of as a knight in solid armor who came out of the West a few years ago, attracted to Woodland Valley and then to the whole Catskill region. Thank you, Jim, particularly.
It is with great pleasure that I write to congratulate you upon the grand opening of the Catskill Interpretive Kiosk in Mount Tremper. The completion of the center will be a boon to our efforts to preserve the natural beauty of the Catskills while at the same time enhancing opportunities for both visitors and residents to enjoy all that the region has to offer. I wish you the very best and offer my continued support. Please feel free to contact my office if I can be of any assistance. Kevin A. Cahill, Member of Assembly. I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to one and all as you celebrate the dedication of the Catskill Center Kiosk. Special recognition to the SUNY Delhi Architectural Design Program students who created several designs for the kiosk, and to Grant Eagleston, who prepared the design ultimately chosen. I would also like to recognize the SUNY Delhi construction class for lending their talents to the construction of the kiosk. The kiosk will serve as a welcome center to those visiting the Catskill region until the Interpretive Center building becomes a reality. Congratulations again and best wishes to all for an enjoyable day. John J. Bonacek, State Senator.
Our next speaker, who is present, is Alan White, well known to many of you. Alan is the Executive Director of the Catskill Center for Conservation and Development.
When we think about the things that are on display in the kiosk, and we talk about our galleries, our museums, our hiking, our skiing, our fishing, tubing, waterfalls, there's a lot to offer here. The Interpretive Center will be the roadmap for people that want to come to the Catskills and take advantage of our resources and contribute to our economy.
Our Regional Forest Supervisor, and Willie Janeway, Director of Region 3 of the DEC, have both been most active supporters of this venture.
This project here is a great step forward in education. That funding will help with the next step, the building of the Catskill Visitor Interpretive Center, so hopefully we can gather again before too long and celebrate further progress on that project. So please join me in welcoming. Please join both Gene and I in welcoming Commissioner Pete Grants.
When I got this job a few years ago, one of the first things I thought about was honoring Maurice Hinchy by getting this interpretive center built.
Just look at those
beautiful hills there. It's absolutely spectacular. We're so very, very fortunate. And they've been around for a long time. These mountains have been here for a long, long time. Back in the late 1980s, I was able to get some money in the state budget, $5 million, for the construction of that project right behind you, right over there. And unfortunately, a few years later, I left after the election of 1992, and they sent me down to Washington. And for some reason, the project just declined. And that $5 million just eventually disappeared out of the budget. But with this new chairman of the Department of Environmental Conservation, there is a recognition of an understanding of the need for this. And he has reinitiated it. So we're going to continue this project now. There's money that's coming in. I was just able to get some federal funding last year that is good now, $360,000, which is going to be used for the planning of this new building. And if you look at the center today, I mean the description of the program today, it's a great looking building, and it's going to be something very, very nice. And I am completely dedicated and committed to this, and I'm going to be working on with the federal government to get more money put in here over the course of the next year or so, whatever is necessary, to get this project built, to make sure that it is built, and built in a grand way, so that we can all be deeply proud of it. Now, thanks to Pete and others, we know this project is going to go on, and it's going to be completed very, very soon. Our commissioner is cutting the ribbon, and I'm just going to help him. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
You got it, Pete. You got it. Yay!